This one's from the Knight who says "Nee!"
Nee,
exclamation
nee.
point. Yeah. John, given that Nightdive Studio CEO mentioned on Twitter the darkness, it's on the list. Is this a game you're excited to see remastered? Additionally, what other games would you love to see included on this list? Now, I included this
Gosh.
question because we had this discussion at Gamescom
Yeah,
immediately after meeting the Nightdive
that's
Studios
that's
boss.
true. To see Turok and Dark Forces. Yeah,
Yeah, so we do have some notions here.
yeah. I do think the Darkness would be worth doing because it is a really cool game, and it's only ever
Absolutely.
released on PS3 and 360.
Yes, like that's
There's
the
no
huge
PC
thing.
version.
It's like, what were they thinking back then? It's
I know.
Starbreeze. Like, what was that about?
Yeah, so that is one thing I would like to see. As for other games, I mean, the one I keep saying, I don't know if it'll ever happen, is Unreal 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love Unreal, and I've been wanting that to return, but it just never seems to happen because Epic doesn't seem to remember it anymore. So if you say, what about Unreal? Like the engine? No, the game. The engine? It's, it's kind of the feeling you get.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm I mentioned From Software's Kingsfield as a potential.
Oh, that's
which would
another
be
good
something
one. Yeah.
very, very different that they haven't done before.
They've never done
which would be
anything like that
fascinating.
before, the Japanese style, but man, that would be cool. Like, yes,
Yeah.
Kingsfield.
But also, I mean, it's kind of funny that you do mention that, but there's games also that are Unreal that I always think about. I always think about Unreal Championship and 2, which
The
only
Xbox
exist on
games?
Xbox. They only exist on Xbox, but they're Unreal games and they're like generally really well received, and they're kind of just stuck on the original Xbox. Like those are classic, those are PC style games that are on Xbox, but they never left Xbox. I like seeing stuff like that, or even Unreal 2 exists in its weird old form,
It's not very
and
good though.
it's not a very
Unreal.
good game, but they took Turok 2 and they made it a better game.
That's true.
Nightdive could make Unreal 2 a better game, so there's a lot to be said there.
Yeah, I'd love to see the darkness. I think it definitely should come back. I remember when I first saw it on Xbox 360, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a game that didn't look like any other game on the system.
Yeah, it's a good looking one.
What they were doing there was just phenomenal. I just couldn't quite believe it. Unfortunately, I did play it on PlayStation 3 as well.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
first. That was the first time that generation I actually returned a game. I bought it for PS3 first, popped it in within like a few seconds. I was like, wait, there's no motion blur. The image quality sucks. I took it right back to Circuit City and just I just told him like, oh, I bought the wrong version. I actually have an Xbox. Can I get Xbox? And they kind of took pity on me and gave me Xbox. So I switched to the 360
Man.
version, which is much better.
I'm very.
It did have those longer movies on the TV.
Yeah, but
screens, though,
whatever. I give me motion blur and better image quality any day.
and higher resolution and improved performance.
Yeah, and improved performance, all that kind of stuff.
I wonder why they switched from their custom tech though to Unreal at some point, and then to
Who
whatever
didn't?
they'd move for the payday. I like that. I always think about that. I'm like, why did that even happen? Their stuff looked great before then. It's
did.
amazing looking. Yeah.
Remember the water and the second Riddick game they did, like Assault on Dark Athena?
I think about it every night before I go to bed. Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
I'm like that guy from the Wii channel. Like this water looks really good.
Nice water.
Nice water.
I wonder who owns the rights at this point, whether it is still Starbreeze or well, there'd also be the fact that it's a licensed property as well.
Right,
which might have
yeah.
some-
It's not impossible though, considering that Enclave just got re-released in the last year or so,
Right? Yeah.
which was another Starbreeze joint.
It was.
I like Enclave.
It does it.
The obvious one, of course, is Quake 3 Arena with a Machine Games campaign.
Yeah, that's one that I would love to see. It's just like exactly like go to Quake 3, get the multiplayer out there again, but then build an actual single player campaign with the Quake 3 aesthetic and like build a universe around it. There's a ton of potential there to do something really cool and completely new. I would love to see that.
That'd be awesome.
I think I also mentioned the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games.
Oh, those are
That's
also another
really-
one. Oh my
That would
god.
be cool.
Yeah.
Moving into LucasArts territory, that would be pretty phenomenal. So yeah, once again, it's a go on lads.
Go on, lads.
So this is becoming the go on lads edition of DF Direct
Direct
Weekly.
Weekly, yeah.